Millions of Toyota cars and trucks are being recalled due to a manufacturing defect that apparently causes the accelerator to stick. I'm no mechanic, but I'm pretty sure that's not a good thing. Andy Crouppen of Brown & Crouppen joins us to talk about some of the legal issues surrounding this recall. With every day, welcome, by the way. Good morning to you.
Thank you very much.
With every passing day, this story gets more and more interesting. Now we're hearing about recalls in Europe. Today they announced more recalls in China. There's so many cars on this list, and they just happen to be some of the big top sellers in the States. This is going to be a problem for months, I would guess.
I think it'll last for a while, although I think it's just a little over half of their inventory, which is remarkable for a major car manufacturer to basically say more than half of our cars we're not going to make or sell. That's a big blow.
That's huge.
Especially in this economy.
And you mentioned selling, too. Not only are they recalling the cars that are out there already, but there's dealers locally even that are red tagging certain models on their lot saying we can't sell this until we figure out what to do about it.
No, you go to a Toyota dealership, they're just sitting around playing poker. I mean, there's nothing for them to do.
Like, we got 3 in the back that you can have, but yeah, that's a good point. I was interested to get the opinion of an attorney on this. You're a big corporation like Toyota, and you realize, you know what, this is maybe a bigger problem than we at first realized. Is there some consultation that goes on with this big legal team to decide, okay, we've had enough reported incidents, we really do need to do a recall on this?
Oh, certainly. All these big companies have enormous in-house counsel as well as outside law firms that they consult for these kind of things. I'll be honest with you, the Toyota thing at first glance, I think everybody says, oh my gosh, this is a nightmare for Toyota. You know, it looks so terrible. But, you know, in what we do as personal injury lawyers, you know, we almost have these, like in RoboCop, you know how he looks through the eyes and has this sort of electronic thing where you see things?
Oh, yeah.
It almost gives you that sort of cyborg thing to spot danger in the world around you.
You're seeing things in a different light.
Which is a terrible thing because you're scared of everything. But no, you know, we deal with pharmaceutical companies and corporations that we see all the time make these decisions. Well, if we don't recall it, we'll make $3 billion and pay the consequences. But if we do recall it, we may only make $1 billion.
It's kind of an ugly cost-benefit analysis thing. I don't like that.
It is, and I think it's great that Toyota has said, you know what? Our biggest product is our image, is our reputation.
The brand, yeah.
And they said, we're not going to sacrifice that. I don't remember in my lifetime, I'm not that old, but I don't remember ever a major company like this saying, we're not making anything else, we're not selling anything else until the product's fixed. So I think this is actually, if they handle it right, a positive thing for them. I mean, they wish it never had happened, but I think image-wise, it says to the public, we care about the people who buy our products, we care about the products, we care about our reputation, and we're not going to do anything to jeopardize that. So I think it's very responsible, whereas a lot of other big corporations, I think we've gotten, you know, away from that in this society, and I think it's a nice thing.
Personal injury lawyer,
yes.
I have you here. I have to ask this. Let's say that your car is on the recall list. You say, I've never had a problem with it. I don't have time to take this in for a recall, or maybe you don't even know that it's been recalled, and then you suffer an injury because of what the car's been recalled for. What are your legal options? Because Toyota can say, well, we issued the recall. We tried.
I think what I would say is, get your car fixed, or any product. If you know there's a recall, take care of that, because, you know, while there may be some cause of action, you know, sometimes it's not all or nothing usually. It could be that you're 50% liable, you know, you take some contributory negligence, it's called. And, but, you know, don't jeopardize your safety. If you have a car
that's been
they're telling you the accelerator pedal may stick and you may not get it to stop.
Might want to take it
in. Now that being said, apparently they recalled everything. But the reason is there was some law that if they recalled some, they have to recall all. The new cars, it's not a problem yet. I think it's something that happens over time. And this is separate from the floor mat recall. Right.
Story that bears watching, that's for sure. Thanks for the interesting conversation.
Thank you.
If you have a legal question for Brown & Crouppen, you can email us, greatday@kmov.com. We'll make sure that they get it.